Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At WWE Saturday Night's Main Event 2025, Drew McIntyre will get an undisputed championship match against Cody Rhodes. The Scottish Warrior had a heated showdown with the American Nightmare on SmackDown, which led to this title bout. Earlier, McIntyre was set to face Jacob Fatu in a No.1 contender match, but due to the mysterious attack on the Samoan werewolf, Drew vs. Cody was made official. Despite getting a title match at the NBC special event, the chances are unlikely that the Scotsman will emerge as the new title holder. In this article, we will be discussing 3 hints that McIntyre is not going to dethrone the undisputed champion at Saturday night's main event. At WWE's NME, it's already official that Jey Uso will face CM Punk for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. This means that regardless of who is crowned the winner, a new champion is guaranteed to emerge. If the Stamford-based promotion plans a title change in the Rhodes vs. McIntyre bout, then it will take the spotlight away from the outcome of the Punk vs. Uso showdown. This could be why it's unlikely that WWE will plan 2 world title changes in a special event. It eventually suggests that Drew will not be dethroning Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre still have unfinished business on SmackDown. Reports revealed that the Samoan werewolf is expected to make his comeback before Survivor Series weekend. It means that WWE will rekindle their feud once the former United States champion is back on the blue brand. Considering this, it's unlikely that Triple H will crown Drew McIntyre as the new undisputed champion at SNME instead. McIntyre could be revealed as the mystery attacker of Jacob Fatu, leading to a feud between them at Survivor Series. War Games 2025. Cody Rhodes has already defeated Drew McIntyre in their previous showdown. At WWE WrestlePalooza 2025, the American Nightmare retained his championship after slaying the Scottish Warrior in a 17-minute high-profile bout. This shows that the prodigal son already knows enough tactics to beat the former Royal Rumble winner. It suggests that the American Nightmare has the upper hand over McIntyre, indicating that Drew is unlikely to dethrone him at SNME. The road to WWE Saturday night's main event has been filled with tension, hype, and uncertainty, with Cody Rhodes' undisputed WWE Championship reign hanging in the balance. Drew McIntyre, determined to rewrite his story after years of heartbreak and missed opportunities, has positioned himself as the latest challenger to the American Nightmare. While many fans believe McIntyre is long overdue for another world title win, several hints suggest that the Scottish Warrior will not be the one to dethrone Cody Rhodes when the lights shine brightest. The anticipation for this match is undeniable. WWE has built an intense storyline between the two superstars, focusing on Drew McIntyre's bitterness and Cody Rhodes' resilience as a fighting champion. However, beneath the emotional promos and physical confrontations, the company's creative direction and subtle storytelling cues hint at something else entirely. From the current state of Rhodes' title reign to McIntyre's character arc and ongoing backstage narratives, WWE seems to be setting the stage for a different outcome than fans might expect. Let's break down the biggest signs that point toward Cody Rhodes walking out of Saturday night's main event with his undisputed WWE Championship intact. The first major hint lies in WWE's long-term booking approach with Cody Rhodes. Ever since he finished his story by defeating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, WWE has made it clear that this new era is centered around Rhodes as the company's top babyface. The company has positioned him as the face of Raw and the brand's central figure heading into major events. Removing the title from him this soon, especially to a challenger like Drew McIntyre, whose current heel run feels transitional, would disrupt the momentum WWE has worked hard to maintain. Historically, WWE tends to give their chosen top star at least one full cycle of dominance before a major shakeup. For instance, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns both received lengthy reigns following pivotal title wins, allowing WWE to maximize merchandise sales, audience loyalty, and mainstream crossover opportunities. Cody Rhodes, with his massive popularity and appeal beyond the wrestling world, is clearly following that same blueprint. The second hint comes from how Drew McIntyre's current storyline is being portrayed. While his heel character has been captivating, arguably his most compelling work since the pandemic era, there are signs that WWE isn't quite ready to give him the belt. McIntyre's character arc right now appears to be more about personal redemption and frustration rather than triumph. His feud with CM Punk earlier this year, his losses to Damian Priest and Seth Rollins, and his recent outbursts on social media all highlight a man spiraling rather than ascending. WWE is painting him as a talented but emotionally volatile competitor who cannot close the deal when it matters most. That ongoing narrative of coming close but not quite getting there has become McIntyre's defining story. And while that may frustrate fans who believe he deserves another run as world champion, it's an intentional creative decision by WWE. The company appears to be using this storyline to build sympathy for McIntyre in the long term, possibly leading to a major babyface redemption arc later down the road. Perhaps even a triumphant title win at WrestleMania or SummerSlam. But for now, his story is still unfolding, and dethroning Cody Rhodes at Saturday night's main event wouldn't fit that pattern. Another major factor is WWE's focus on protecting Cody Rhodes as a global ambassador for the company. Since becoming champion, Rhodes has carried WWE on media tours, charity appearances, and mainstream talk shows, much like John Cena did in his prime. He's become the go-to face for corporate branding, network promotions, and even crossover events. Taking the championship off him before one of WWE's biggest fall seasons, especially with Survivor Series and Royal Rumble approaching, would weaken the marketing power that comes with having a universally beloved champion. WWE's corporate strategy often mirrors its storytelling. Stability at the top creates stronger business results. In that sense, Cody's reign has been both a creative and financial success story that the company isn't likely to end abruptly. Beyond the business implications, there's also a storytelling rhythm WWE has carefully maintained since WrestleMania. Cody's matches as champion have consistently highlighted his ability to overcome adversity and embody the values of perseverance and honor, traits that connect deeply with fans. Each challenger has represented a different form of opposition, whether it was a monster heel like Solo Sikoa, a technical master like Gunther, or now a psychologically driven powerhouse like Drew McIntyre. These stories are designed to showcase Cody's versatility as a champion, not to end his reign prematurely. Defeating McIntyre will serve as another feather in his cap and help solidify his reign as one of resilience and adaptability. Additionally, McIntyre's recent interactions on Royale have hinted that his character may be headed for another emotional collapse rather than a major victory. His increasingly erratic behavior, berating fans, clashing with management, and mocking other superstars, suggests WWE is steering his arc toward a breakdown that could eventually lead to another heel versus heel feud, or even a babyface turn in the future. The company has been careful to show that Drew's anger is consuming him, preventing him from thinking strategically. This kind of character development usually leads to losses that further drive the narrative, not championship glory. Another layer worth considering is the possible interference or involvement from external parties. WWE often uses big events like Saturday night's main event to advance other storylines, and the Cody-Drew match could easily serve as a setup for something bigger. Whether it's the bloodline making their presence felt, CM Punk returning to taunt McIntyre, or a shocking betrayal from an ally, WWE might use this match to create new story threads without needing to change the champion. Such moments add drama while keeping the title picture stable, which is exactly the kind of storytelling strategy WWE thrives on. Even from a creative direction standpoint, the company seems to be protecting Cody's reign for a specific purpose, most likely to build toward a blockbuster feud at WrestleMania 41. Rumors have circulated about potential matchups with stars like Gunther, Seth Rollins, or even Roman Reigns in a rematch for the ages. These are long-term money matches that require Cody to remain champion. Drew McIntyre, while an established main eventer, doesn't quite fit the profile of the next long-term centerpiece. WWE's creative team knows the importance of keeping the undisputed title on a figure who can anchor both Raw and premium live events until at least WrestleMania season. Another telling sign is how commentary and WWE's social media teams have been promoting this rivalry. The narrative focus has been on McIntyre's bitterness and Cody's determination rather than teasing a title change. Historically, when WWE plans to end a champion's reign, they subtly shift the promotional focus toward the challenger's destiny, or the inevitability of a title switch. In this case, that hasn't happened. Every piece of content, from backstage interviews to hype videos, has reinforced the idea of Cody Rhodes being the champion who defies the odds. That's a clear indicator that WWE wants fans to root for Rhodes' perseverance rather than prepare for his downfall. Of course, WWE could always pull a swerve. This is pro wrestling after all. Drew McIntyre stealing the win through underhanded tactics or outside interference wouldn't be completely out of the question. However, the company's recent booking patterns suggest that they're prioritizing long-term stability over shock value right now. Cody Rhodes' reign represents the culmination of years of storytelling, fan investment, and brand building. Ending it in the middle of the season on a secondary show would undercut that achievement. Ultimately, while Drew McIntyre has every reason to want revenge and validation, the timing just doesn't align with him becoming champion. Cody Rhodes is still in the heart of his reign. WWE is building him as the face of the modern era, and McIntyre's story seems to be moving in a different emotional direction. The Scottish Warrior's frustrations will likely boil over into a dramatic loss that propels him toward an even deeper storyline arc, but not a championship celebration. Saturday night's main event will undoubtedly deliver an intense physical encounter between two of WWE's most respected competitors. McIntyre's power and emotion versus Rhodes' grit and determination will make for a memorable clash. Yet, all signs point to one conclusion: Cody Rhodes surviving once again, holding his title high, and continuing his journey as WWE's defining champion of this generation. For Drew McIntyre, defeat might sting, but it will also serve as the next chapter in his ongoing quest for redemption. A story that's far from over. And for Cody Rhodes, the dream remains alive, the story continues, and the undisputed WWE Championship stays exactly where it belongs. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.